Hello, my pupils. Sorry I was a little late getting this up. I didn't know that you wanted this problem. Sometimes on the message boards, there's so many problems with chemistry and physics that I don't get around to seeing all the posts all the time, and I'm a few days behind sometimes. So definitely shoot me an email if it's been a day or two and I haven't put it up yet. So I'm always willing to do videos, and I'll do as many as I can today. And if you email me, you'll jump the list, and I'll at least tell you, like, give you some suggestions and make it give you some help, even if I can't get the video right away. Okay, so all right, we have this the thin lens maker equation here. Okay, so this works and is used in eyeglasses and things like that. So it does have some everyday relevance. And so diopters here, many of you may have heard of diopters, and it's just kind of a measure of the refractive power of your whatever corrective lenses, contact lenses, or glasses that you are using. And diopters is just a fancy 1 over f, 1 over the focal length in meters, okay? So our diopters is negative 3.25, and that's equal to 1 over f. Now, since this is going to be in meter, this focal length spits this out in meters, so the units on this would be inverse meters. But you've got to turn this to meters. If someone posted, please turn those to meters. Excellent job posting that. Thank you very much. Those help. Little things like that help, and so I thought that was really good. So there's that. So what is the equation? It's 1 over f equals n minus 1 times 1 over r1 minus 1 over r2. Okay, focal length, the refractive index, and these are the radiuses of this. So so let's first fill in here 1 over f. Well, 1 over f is negative 0.325. I think this is where a large part of your problems may come from. It's not, f isn't 3.25, 1 over f is. So you just fill this diopters into this. That's actually, I think, why they made this the unit. It's simple. It helps things out there. It's there it is. It goes right in there for that. So it's kind of helpful. But I understand. I'm an substitute equation guy, and I can see how that can easily mess you up, and you'd want to put like negative 3.25 down here. No, it's 1 over negative 3.25, which 1 over flips this to the top, or you can just look at it. This right here is 1 over f. You just simply substitute that in here. We're given 1.499 for the refractive index. Okay, now here's the tricky part. This surface, this thing here, if you were, I'm going to change the color here, and you make a circle out here. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have a radius. Oh, well, there's the radius. My circle was quite bad. But this is R1. Surface 1 is R1, and this is R2. So the question is asking for R1, and they give us R2, because here's R2. And if you kind of made this, maybe I give it a different color. I apologize for the first circle. Here we go. Whoa, way bad too. Because there's the center, right there is the center, right there. So that, think of a circle with radius there. Now you got to be careful, okay? So when you have on the first lens piece that it hits, this is kind of a converging, diverging, two different sides to this lens here. So this R1 value right here, if you were substituting in, you would substitute in and it would be negative. Actually, when we solve for it, we're going to get a negative answer on it. So, but R2, this way, also considered to be negative, okay? So the sign on there is negative. So we have 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2, which is a negative 0.189. Okay, so there's our formula, and we just have to solve. So there's a little bit of algebraic manipulation here, a little bit of algebra to to brighten our day. So there's many ways to solve it. You can hundreds of ways to solve this. So just because I solve it one way algebraically doesn't mean your way isn't right too. So this is 0.499 because 1.499 minus 1 is this. And I'm also going to do this. I'm just going to divide those two right there. When I divide those two right there, oh, I messed up my sign. Ooh, no. The formula, stop. This is negative. Sorry, the formula is negative. All right, sorry about that. The formula is negative, so negative of a negative makes this a positive. Correct that right now. That was a mistake. And so negative of a negative makes this positive. So I was jumping ahead. So please don't make that mistake. So this ends up being positive, okay? And then this equals negative 3.25. Now, I would divide this over here. When you divide this over here, you end up with negative 6.513. Okay? And then you have 1 over R1 plus 5.291. Now you subtract this over here, negative 11.8 equals 1 over R, and then you just take a reciprocal. So 1 over this 11.8, negative 11.8 will give you an R1 value equal to a negative 0.0847 meters. Now, the negative sign the question just wants you to have this value, but give you the question wants the positive of this value. Okay, they want the radius, and so radius is never really negative. This R value, yes, can be negative in the equation, but the radius they want is just the positive value of that. And so the answer is 0.087 meters, or trying to find a spot to put this, or you could put a positive 8.47 centimeters. It doesn't matter. Long cap will take it either way, 0.874 or 0.0847 meters or 8.47 centimeters. There it is. Give it a try. Thanks for the email. Please keep them coming. Thank you.